Hello and welcome to this week's JackSucksAtStuff Reddit video. We are back on the subreddit. What's that? It's me with a hammer. Sure. We've had quite a few videos this week. Released a gym video on the new JackMW channel. Released a Tesla video. That's came out of nowhere. Jack and Oscar doing its thing. Obviously, there's the geography channel too. So it's lots to talk about, guys. But firstly, this is quite interesting. I see that Reddit has done an update. So because there are just thousands of subreddits out there that are like decades old at this point, it means there's pages with like millions of members, even though only a few thousand people are still active. So they've updated the numbers, so it's just active visitors as opposed to total people that have ever joined, which I actually think is a lot better. We have got 20,000 visitors this week and 4,000 contributions. Well, in that case, I expect to see a few good posts. Top post of the week, removing Jack's facial features until he's unrecognizable, week 4. What have you removed? It's the teeth. That makes sense. That is horrible. Brilliant. Excellent. Thank you. I'm guessing eyebrows will probably be next. The eyebrows gotta go next. Yep, there we go. This is making me viscerally uncomfortable. Yes, it's horrible. Thanks so much. Brilliant. Please don't lock your knees as it can cause injuries. Okay, so this is from my hotel gym tour that I filmed while I was in Copenhagen, which I really enjoyed doing, by the way. I definitely think I'll just keep doing that each time I travel. And it's nice I've got the JackMW channel where I can upload stuff like that. So make sure you subscribe. Get there nice and early. Now, yeah, I was locking my legs out on the leg press, which I was told is very bad. In fact, people were quite critical of me throughout that entire video because my form and technique was apparently bad in a few different exercises, so people kind of ripped into me a bit. Fair enough. Look, I'm making all the same mistakes that every person new to the gym makes. I just happen to be on camera doing so. But yeah, thanks for letting me know not to lock my legs. I will make sure not to do that ever again because I want to look after my knees. Also, just for a bit of extra context as to what I've been up to, this is being recorded on Tuesday, so it'll be out in about 8 hours' time. Normally, I record a couple of days in advance, but I've actually been on holiday in Wales for the past week. Here's a couple of nice little pictures. Oh, yeah, I had a lovely time. Thanks for asking. It was nice. Jack is officially losing subscribers. I lost 10,000 subscribers last Thursday. So yeah, this is over on the JackSucksAtStuff channel, which completely makes sense because it inflated way too much with those shorts that I was doing. I gained, what, 2 million subscribers just from shorts, which I'm now wondering, do I regret doing all of the shorts? Should I have kept it separate after all? I don't know, because it has just led to quite an inflated subscriber count that aren't necessarily watching my full-length videos. So yeah, because the channel is now, what, 12 years old, I haven't had any viral videos for a couple of months or so. So when YouTube's deleting inactive accounts, I am losing like a few hundred each day, and then obviously that's now turned over to 10,000 total. But hey, all I need is to gain like 200 subscribers and the 10,000 would pop back up because of the way the abbreviations work. I simulated the Connect 4 board 1,000 times to calculate the odds. Oh, we need to talk about Connect 4 because last week, I don't know what was going on there, but we'll save it for now. So based on the current look of the board, out of 1,000 simulations, Jack wins 648 games and Tom wins 347 games, so 64 to 34%. 5 games end in a tie, 0.5% chance of a tie. So I had a lot of people in the comments because last week I was like, yeah, and Connect 4 never ends in a tie, and everyone was like,
actually, you can make Connect 4 end in a tie.
Well, yeah, but that's only if you're trying not to win. If both people are trying not to win, then yeah, a tie can happen because there's nothing lined up, but ties are so rare, okay? Anyway, these are looking like pretty good odds for me. Basically, it's like I have a 2 out of 3 chance of winning, which I'll take. Unless I really screw up, which nearly happened last week, I should be fine. Oh yeah, here it is. I love that Jack was thinking so hard about this, like there wasn't a completely open 3 in a row right there. So this was what the board looked like, and I have no idea what was going through my head, but I was talking about all my different options. I have one option and it was right there. There's a 3 in a row. What was I thinking? How did I miss that? I nearly didn't go in that place. He would have literally just won, and I'd have had to hand over my £100. I'd have been publicly humiliated for the easiest win. Oh, Tom came so close to getting a full vertical. Oh, can you imagine? So yeah, I don't know how I missed that, but luckily I went there anyway. Just shows you always got to keep your head in the game. You can't get too confident. I was literally yelling at him through the screen. He had to be baiting. That's what was happening. I just thought it'd be funny. I was just trying to get comments. That's what it was. Yeah, I was just wanting comments. I literally started panicking, lol. Overlooking something so simple happens to the best of us. So true, Overtronic. So true, bro. And he claims to be good at Connect 4. It happens to the best of us, guys. I made new profile pictures for Jack. Brackets updated. Okay, so you've gone ahead and picked a new picture because our current one, we think, maybe it's a little bit intense, maybe. And this is just a nice little happy smile. So I like what you've done. I like the cute little backgrounds and stuff, to be fair. Though I'm not sure about the car park one. I do think that just a plain colored background is just a bit cleaner. Also, I would center myself too. I am holding off on the new profile picture thing just because I'm going through a few changes with my body at the minute. I'm like starting to now try and lose a little bit of weight that I've put on. So like when I lock in a profile picture that's going to exist for, you know, at least a couple of years, I don't want to be thinking my chin's a bit fat. I want to like feel happy with myself when I update the picture. Does that make sense? So yeah, I'm just holding out for now. How long will it take for the subreddit to reach 200,000 members? Well, I mean, this has possibly aged badly. I'm a mod, and so I have access to private mod analytics. Oh, here we go. I can answer this question once and for all. It seems like recently we've averaged toward 25 members every day. That's actually not too bad, but there's also 8 people that unsubscribe every day. Ah. Okay. Well, that's... Guys, join the subreddit if you've not already. However, there's also rare days when we get over 50 members. Whoa, calm down. And entire weeks where the members joining are as low as 16 people. Oh, okay. Why you gotta keep bringing up stuff like that? So here's the results. Worst case, if only 18 people start to join daily, we did oh my god. We did 200k members by 2028. But in the best case, it would be actually only 2 months away. But most likely, it's probably going to be 3 to 4 months. Oh, that's actually not as bad as I thought. However, obviously, since this came out, Reddit's updated stuff, and I guess kind of, is it just gone forever now? Probably somewhere you can see the total members. But as I said at the beginning of this video, I prefer just being able to see just like who's currently active. I kind of wish that's what it was like with subscribers. Reddit member count update. Oh yeah, let's find out what other people think about the total number of members being hidden. I think it should be 3. Total joins, visits, and online. I think total visits should just be available somewhere if you like click the advanced settings, because I think this is what's important, really, isn't it? Reddit staff on their way to make the dumbest changes no one asked for. Seems like other people seem to be a bit against it. I don't know. I'm happy with it. Like, I'd almost be happy with the same thing happening with subscribers. It just kind of makes a bit more sense, maybe, for it to just be showing who's still active within the community. It's actually insane that Jack adopted my video idea. Yes, there's another promise. Get that ticked off. You asked a few weeks ago for me to do a geography video where I try and recognize badly drawn flags that I've drawn over the years, and that's exactly what I did. Oh, and it looks like people enjoyed it. It's definitely got above average views by quite a bit. I will do another one because the doc's quite big, so I'll do a 2-parter. There were a few embarrassing moments, though. I still got the South African flag wrong, which was infuriating. The less we say about my Welsh flag, the better. Oh my god. And also, Old Jack got Nicaragua, Old Jack drew El Salvador. New Jack thought El Salvador was Guatemala. New Jack drew Guatemala as El Salvador. Jack, what happened? So yeah, I'll do this again, but I think this time maybe I'll try and draw the flag before I look at my original flag. We'll do it like that. Jack, do you want a beard? So, Jack, you want a beard? Well, don't you worry, Jackie boy. I got the perfect solution for you. Introducing the new Father Beard in collaboration with J-Dog himself. What am I looking at here? You can get these awesome results in only 30 days. Whoa. Don't want this level of beard. I'd be happy with a little cheeky bit of stubble. This is definitely too much. I'm not sure this suits me. No, you won't, Jack. You can never grow a beard. You will always be a beardless worm. Beardless and lonely. Perhaps a bit harsh, maybe. What do you think? Oh, it continues. There's another page. So beardless and wormy. Shameful. I really hope you can grow a beard one day so I can watch your videos. Right? Jack will be so sad when he sees this. It was perhaps a bit harsh, maybe. Jack's honest reaction. There was no need for that. Jack, exactly how long is soon? Banana Warfare Part 2 coming soon. Well, look, the 15-year anniversary is just around the corner. I'm just saying. Oh, no, what's happening here? Tom's getting creative. I've used the Connect 4 on W Place made by Tez. Oh, so that's thrown me off. Look at that. Unreal. There it is. Actually on place. So where is it in the world? It's just south of the Wee Wee Bush. How's the Wee Wee Bush looking? Pretty unreal, to be fair. We have a lot of art in this area. Wait, I've lost the Connect 4. Where's it gone? There it is. Wait, is this still up to date? It actually is. So if I log in, I could actually put my piece in live. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to, aren't we? So this is where I went last week. I don't know what I was thinking. And obviously since then, Tom has gone up here, which is great. A nice 3 in a row here. I've also got a 3 in a row there. And I've got this one. So things are looking pretty good for me. I feel like I can't take in the info as well in this new board. So I hope it switches back to the old one next week. Okay, so my options are here or here. Obviously, I'm not going to go there because he'll win. Or I could go here or up in this corner. I think I'm probably just going in the corner because I know it doesn't matter because I'll already win in another place. But it'll just be another 4 in a row. And then it'll force him to go here. At which point I'll go there and then I'll have another 3 in a row. I think when I eventually win, I'm going to win in like at least 2 places. All right, let's make it happen. Let's paint. This is the first time I've ever done this. It's so exciting. Yellow. Yes. Ah, help. All right, let's give him a shocked expression because he can't believe I've just gone there. Okay, I'm happy with that. Everyone's also angry about it not being the original design. Pie chart of how many Reddit videos I've been in. Error, please put value. Right, because you've not been in any. Well, guess what? Now it's changed. We'll get it updated. I want to see an update next week. The real Joska. Oh my good God. You've combined me and Oscar. And I must say, that looks like a totally real human being. So we got my hair, we got his facial hair, obviously. His nose, I reckon. My glasses, his eyes, his ears, my body. It's quite Oscar intense, this, I'm not gonna lie. This could be someone, to be fair. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Petition to make this Jack and Oscar's profile picture. Horrible idea. It's been a while. What are your niche questions for Jack? We just love them, don't we? I feel like it never has been a while either. It has not been a while. What are you planning on going as for Halloween? Do you know what? I haven't decided yet. If you've got any good ideas, please let me know. You better make a custom zigzag costume and go to people's houses and play geoguessr. What would a zigzag costume look like? I'd just have to put a little fake beard on and like give myself curtains. And then, I don't know, wear a red hoodie. There's not that much to it, really. It would be a bit boring. It's not quite as exciting as when I went as Kai. Here's a picture of that. The funny thing about when I went as Kai for Halloween is that I went to a Halloween party in my Kai costume and Kai wasn't there. Most of the people there didn't know Kai. So it didn't really make a lot of sense. So I don't want a costume that's like that. I need one that can kind of be identified, you know? What editing software do you use? I think he uses Sony Vegas still. Hey, me and Becky have made some viral videos with Sony Vegas. Yes, it's old-fashioned, but guess what? 17 million views, edited with Sony Vegas. 10 million views, edited with Sony Vegas. This is one I edited. What did I edit it in? Sony Vegas. This one's Premiere Pro. This is Kai's most viewed long video. Sony Vegas, Premiere Pro, Sony Vegas, Premiere Pro, Sony Vegas. Oh, a little hunk of monk there as well. Look at that. So yeah, people are quick to make fun of Sony Vegas and say it's old-fashioned, but you know, this does the job. What happened to the Spaghetti Road collab quiz video? It's been like 2 years. I've asked this question like 5 times. It was the only reason I made a Reddit account. Well, this is very niche at this point, but yes, there was a YouTuber called Spaghetti Road, and he made geography videos. He did a really good series with flags, but he also organized a geography quiz competition that included me and like 3 other people. I don't even remember any of them at this point because it was so long ago. I think it was more than 2 years ago. But anyway, we recorded that video and then it never came out. I don't think Spaghetti Road has even released anything since then. It's been years, so it's nothing to do with me because it was always a video for his channel. I think he's just moved on from YouTube, so I guess that video is never coming. I'd be very surprised if it came out now. It would be quite interesting to see though, because it'd be like a little time capsule. Was there ever a possibility of you sticking to Sam Smells of Apricots? So my plan at the time as a 16-year-old was I would pause the videos on Sam Smells of Apricots, get my GCSEs out of the way, and then get back to it. But I never really got back to it. I suppose it was like 2013 at this point, so times were sort of changing. Towards the end of 2012 on YouTube was kind of the rise of sort of mainstream gaming era of content, which obviously is why I then ended up doing a Minecraft video, because I was taking in a lot of Minecraft content myself, and the sort of sketches and short films and action stuff that kind of was a little bit more 2011 YouTube, and that's obviously what Sam Smells of Apricot was inspired by. So yeah, I think it was just things changed on the platform, and I just changed as well to sort of fit in with what the platform wanted. What was your reaction to the 15th Doctor's regeneration into Billie Piper? I mean, I really loved Rose when she was the Doctor's companion. That's kind of like my golden era of Doctor Who, just like quite a few people that are around my age, to be fair. And I'm less interested in the new Doctor Who these days, and I haven't been for, I guess, well over a decade at this point. So exciting to see Billie Piper, but kind of indifferent, and also feel like they're just sort of homing in on trying to get the nostalgia nostalgia to get people to watch again. I'm starting to get a bit sick of these. Assuming you're talking about the niche questions, actually not really, because I just scroll through and answer something that is a little bit different that I haven't talked about too much before. Though my slight concern is that sometimes they're too niche and that might make people skip ahead or stop watching because, you know, if you're not bothered about Doctor Who, you really wouldn't care about my opinions on Billy Piper returning. Do you find the slow period of your channels right now somewhat analogous to the slow period you had during 2016? So it was 2015 was when I had like a really slow period on YouTube. And no, it doesn't feel similar at all. So you've got to think, in 2015, I had one channel that I was uploading videos to, and I had about 160,000 subscribers, which was my total. That was like my biggest thing. And I was at a point where people weren't really interested in my videos anymore, and I was getting maybe 3,000 views on average. With the occasional video, it would maybe get like 15,000 views. Whereas now, cut to a decade later, yes, I'm not gaining as many subscribers, but my new baseline for views is like 80,000 as opposed to 2,000. And that's about 80,000 views on 3 different channels. So in 2015, I was not really earning that much. I was heavily reliant on the income from my Minecraft server. Without that, I would have had to stop doing YouTube. Whereas now, I have all of my savings from the last decade, and still, even with lower views, I'm earning like more than enough to be comfortable and still save the majority of the money that I make. So if this is what my slow period is, that is fine with me. Do you sleep on the right side or the left side of the bed? Well, are we looking at it from the bed's perspective or my perspective in the bed? If you're staring face down at the bed and you're on top of it, I sleep on the left. So hopefully that gives you the information you require. Oh, look, it's just someone showing me... What are you showing me here? A Connect 4 game can end in a draw. A game of Connect 4 could end in a draw, and that only happens if the 2 players are bad. What are you on about? You've got 4 right here, man. You've got another one on this side. You've tried to prove your point. You've deliberately gone out of your way to try and get a draw, and you've still won in 2 places. You've won on the yellow as well. There are 2 yellow diagonals. Is there another one? There is. It's over this side. Oh, I'm fuming. I didn't see this, LMAO. I promise it can be a draw, but this is a bad example. Yeah, it's not a great example, I'll be honest. Jack, have you ever broken being vegetarian? Yeah, quite a few times, but accidentally. Like, you've got stuff like cheesecake has bits of gelatin in, which is from dead cow. A lot of sweets have gelatin in. It's normally those kind of sweet things where you make a mistake, or certain types of cheese as well. Yeah, there's just like things you wouldn't expect. Prawn crackers I've fallen victim to as well. Guys, I think that Kai should do the entirety of the next video. What are you talking about? It's not 2018 anymore, guys. Just go to Kai's channel for more Kai. Exactly. JackSucksAtStuff Apple. Oh my God, look at that. It's our faces creating the shape of the apple core. Look at me big nose. My nose is massive, to be fair. Look at that. It's really created quite the dent there. It's nice art, though. I feel like you've captured us well. I don't know how I feel about the intimacy of the whole thing, but ignoring that, it's a clever design. So this was on the LEC slides. Ah, Jack memes on the big screen. Wow, love to see it. The title and thumbnail combo is wild, considering Jack and Oscar's relationship. Oscar got a little bit cheeky, didn't he, with the title of this one? How to play chess for Jack, day 1. No, we're not doing this. No way. Jack was briefly mentioned on the new episode of Shut Up, I'm Talking. Okay. Do you know, right, when I went to visit Tommy a couple months ago, I sat right on that seat and I turned this frog around because I wanted to see if someone would turn it back the right way or not. And you know what? They've turned it back the right way. I am curious, though. Was there a point where it wasn't the right way? No, it's still the right way with the memeless one as well. All right, anyway, I'm getting distracted about the frog. Let's see us be briefly mentioned.
Was it nice?
It was, yeah, he's lovely. I'd say JackSucksAtLife was a little more preferred meeting JackSucksAtLife.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah! So this is because Tommy, when he had like 3,000 subscribers, at Insomnia Gaming Festival, he went to the Will and E meet and greet, and he went to the JackSucksAtLife meet and greet, and that's where this picture's from. So wait, what did he say?
I'd say JackSucksAtLife was a little more preferred meeting JackSucksAtLife.
He preferred meeting JackSucksAtLife over Will and E. What an honor.
How come? Let's unpack that. I was the last one in your meet and greet.
Oh, really?
Oh, really? I could feel you were a bit tired.
Oh, the poor little fella. As a fan of both, I want to see Jack on Shut Up, I'm Talking. Well, look, I would go on if they asked me. I have a feeling, though, I am probably a bit too irrelevant at the moment. Who edits the Jacked vids? Everything on the Jacked channel is edited by Becky and often filmed by her as well. Wait, did I just call it the Jacked channel without even... For God's sake. Jack, what is the mysterious box in the background of your latest zigzag vid? I have absolutely no idea. So, me and Oscar filmed a load of videos before we both went to Copenhagen because he is currently in Georgia for like 3 weeks. So everything you're seeing currently come out was filmed a while ago. So I genuinely do not remember what this is. How long is the average Jack Sucks at Life Reddit video? Okay, so you calculate the length of every Reddit video combined and it came to 101 hours. That's a lot of time you've spent watching. Think about how long I've spent recording because I'm recording for like about an hour each time. So that's 101 hours of time after it's edited down. Think about how long Kai spent editing it all. All right, 342 Reddit videos. That's kind of mental. So it means that in conclusion, the Reddit videos are about 17 minutes long. But mainly that is because, why you got Peppa Pig there? Equates to the average length of about 3 episodes of Peppa Pig. Well, there you go. I think if you were to take the average length of Reddit videos just this year, it would definitely be more like, what, 25-minute average? Since Jack showed us his pin badge collection, I thought I'd share mine. I mean, you could have shared it the right way around, I'll be honest. Do you want to swap pin badges? That could be cute. Have you got a one that you want to give away? Who else really enjoyed the new Jacked video? Thanks. Appreciate that. It was just quite very low-key. It's a bit strange doing something that's so kind of chilled out, but it's nice that I have a channel now where I can do that. It is called Jack MW though, just for the record. I drew Pool Jack. All right, let's have a look at it. Oh, yes, there we go. Jack, thank you so much for Complete Promise. Oh, yeah, I privated the Turd Boy shorts. It means a lot. So to commemorate this, I've made the most extensive promise list, double the size of any list before. Oh my God. The first 100% complete promise list. Whoa. And what we can clearly see here by the font size is that I have completed far more promises than I have yet to do. So I think we can kind of just leave it there. Maybe we just sort of scrap these. I'm fine with it if you guys are. When you're in Australia and Europe and the Reddit video actually comes out on a Tuesday. Oh yeah, because last week's came out on Wednesday, didn't it? What is this from? This wasn't me trying to create a meme template. This was an actual organic moment. Does anyone have the origins of it? I would love to see the clip next week. A teaser for the new Jack Sucks at Life play button vid in an odd place. I saw people were sending me screenshots of this. So if you look at in the top line of the description of my recent geography video, it says twice shorts question mark. That's an accident. I do not have any clue how that got there. It must have been in my copy paste and I thought I was copying and pasting the title, but I pasted that and then I didn't notice. Genuinely, I have no idea how I managed that. How did I not see it? But yeah, it wasn't really an Easter egg. It was just an accident. Oh, fantastic Pretty Woman Kitchen fan art. Catch you on the flippity flop. Love to see it. And speaking of, the moment a legend was born. Okay, here we go. We might have to go back to Need for Speed. I'm not gonna lie. Wait for it. Wait for it. What is this channel? Pretty Woman Kitchen. Yes. Oh my God, imagine Pretty Woman Kitchen on a play button. They've got 120,000 subscribers apparently, but they have literally no videos. Look at this. This was the moment that history was made. $49 though. I'm kind of tempted because it would just be so funny to own Pretty Woman Kitchen. Yeah, I'm going. Who knew the cultural influence that would be created that day? Wowzers. Are you Team Old or Team New? Ooh, between the U2s. Team Old's like such a classic. A Team New's just got so much more going on. A few more references and like more variations of play button. And it's like nicer colors too. Like my skin's a better color and the hair's nicer too. Both. That I could agree with. All right, we'll leave it there. Never ask a woman her age, a man his salary, or Jack to draw the flag of Wales properly. I kind of want to have another go just to try and redeem myself, so maybe I'll do that in the next flag video. Petition for Jack to unlist Turd Boy's shorts because no one wanted him to private them. Oh, I would love to, but Remington told me I had to private them, so... You know, my hands are tied here. I could not unsee this after I saw it. Okay, what is it? It's the Labubu. Can you see the Labubu? You can't see that. The little cheeky fella's just down there. It's not even a Labubu, it's a Lafufu, right? I hate that I have one of them, by the way. Jack, who do you think is the strongest? So this was before I owned Fufik. There was a poll where you voted on which cartoon character is the strongest, and Shrek won. Should I just bring these back on Fufik? That'd be so good. Why has Jack changed his titles? Ooh, maybe I have recently got access to the title AB feature. It's brand new. Not everyone has it yet. And maybe there's an analytics video coming out about it. Jack's progress through the years. Song might be loud and copyrighted. Well, we'll mute it then. Okay, no problem. So let's see. There I am 12 years ago. Little Jack's farm. Okay. Here we are. 5 months later, we hit 1,000 subscribers. Whoa! It's all happening. Then I went to Australia because my channel died. Okay. Then him and Becky were in Sydney because they ran out of money. Sounds so tragic so far. But then things really kind of took a turn. We've got the new house, got the play buttons, pink hair, pretty woman kitchen, foofik, more play buttons, fitness videos, fell off a fence. Do you know what? What's happened in the last decade? Fair play. And actually, I guess on that note, we'll leave things there. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy. Do go and join the subreddit. Let's see if we can have more than 20,000 visitors for the next Reddit video. That'd be great. Anyway, have a nice Tuesday. It's Tuesday right now. I am also having a nice Tuesday. Also, big shout out to all of my community members. These guys are still kicking about, getting their names at the end of the Reddit video. They get all the nice custom emojis and stuff in the comments. If you want to join, it's £1.99 a month. It might even be cheaper in your own currency. Click that join button and check it out if you want to support me and my team. Thank you, and I will see you later.